Happy New Year! Hello, everybody. 2019 is about to come to a close, and I am super psyched about what gamification has become in 2019. And I wanted to make this little video, little happy early New Year's, because who knows what's going to be happening tomorrow. Pretty much the Black Plague has run through my house over this Christmas break. We've had everything from pink eye to flu to food poisoning to chest and ear infections. It's been an absolute mess, so I have no clue what each day holds. So I want to try to get this video out now, rather than early January, just in case, something happens and it kind of comes delayed, because I got a few things I want to talk about. So this is going to be no fancy tutorial stuff, but I really hope you take the time to watch this. It shouldn't be too long, but I'm long-winded. Shocker. So number one, gamification in 2019 really took a massive step forward, if you ask me. I use TweetDeck, which I'll do a video about if you don't know how to do in the future, in the new year, or what it is. But I follow a couple of gamification kind of hashtags and stuff, and the amount of posting and numbers that are continuing to grow and talking about this subject is huge. And then I'm seeing less and less questions and more success stories, which is telling me that originally these hashtags and these gamification stuff were, I don't know, should I do it? Is it just a buzzword? Is this like taboo in education? Now it's, I totally took the dive. I went in, I tried this. Oh my gosh, I've never seen so much A, B, C, D, whatever the case may be. And a lot of people are like, I ain't ever going back. Like, I'm just going to continue to add or redevelop or fix or whatever the case may be. So it's been incredible to see the growth. So every one of you watching this video, I'm going to make the assumption is watching it because you're interested in some sort of gamification, because it sure as heck is not for my looks.
Dear God, it's beautiful.
So the idea here is, number one, super proud of the growth of gamification, which is leading me now into point number two. From the 13th to the 20th of December, I gave away my books for free, which finally felt right. I never liked charging for my books and my materials, and the reason is I always wanted things to be accessible. Now, in the beginning, we were a single income family. My wife was going to school. I was trying to do all this gamification stuff. There's no obviously extra special funding for programs like this, so I was paying it for out of pocket, my website, my domain name, all these different things. So in order to keep the growth of gamification, I had to charge for the book, which I hated. I always hated it. Then I didn't want to go to a publisher with the idea of the book, because I knew that I couldn't do what I'm about to do, which was, from here on out, my resources are 100% free. My books, the Google Drive folder, anything that I create, I don't care what it is. If it's not a free video tutorial through YouTube or a blog post with links, it's going to be in the Google Drive, where you can download my book, any future books. I mean, who knows if I'm ever going to write anything else, but I really just want people to understand that what I've noticed as a teacher for 10 years is that a lot of people come into education thinking that it's an endless pool of money, and we just will, school boards or school districts or teachers or principals or whatever, will just throw money at programs. And this kind of keeps the rich get richer, the poor get poorer kind of mentality, because schools that are in tougher districts or tougher areas, or who might not have the as well off of an SES status, those schools can't afford those resources. And I've never felt comfortable with the fact that you watch this speaker and you're like, wow, the ideas are amazing. Oh, but I have to buy your $1,000 package. Don't like it. It's always rubbed me the wrong way. So I can finally release my stuff for free totally. To give you an idea, almost $5,000 worth of books was given away in those 7 days, which for me is incredible. That's nearly 500 books. Okay. It was remarkable. It was so heartwarming. And all these little notes is, thank you. I couldn't afford this before. That's the point of what education should be. The point of what education should be, taking these incredible ideas and sharing them. So permanently free, everything that I create is going to be permanently free forever. And I want you to download it. It's free. Check it out. Add it in bits and pieces, simple ideas. See what comes through, see what you want to add to your classroom following it. Ask me questions. Follow the incredible group on Game My Class. They're just a phenomenal group of teachers from all over the world, from Germany, Mr. Thomas, all the way to Edmonton, and Jason and Grant, way up north, Peace River, that's the one with Jordan, and I got Bobby in California. I mean, I'm just thinking up names off the top of my head here, but there's people all over the world on this, and they have done different subjects, different grades, different classes, everything. It's absolutely remarkable. To those of you who paid for the resources in the beginning, you're the reason that I'm able to do this. And I do apologize that you had to pay for the books. I wish they could have been for free. I really do. But now they are. And it's just something that makes me super, super happy that I'm able to do this. And it's not for my own, oh, look how philanthropic I am and how good I feel. It is simply for, I want people to experience pedagogical change in education at no cost. Okay? Number 3, looking for potentially some volunteers for 2020. 2020 is officially going to be my year of gamification. Now, I've been saying that before in earlier videos, but here's the thing. Some teachers and I have been kind of talking back and forth, namely Jason and Jordan, who are kind of like some of my OGs. Rami, you're there too. And the idea here is that we have talked about the idea back and forth about creating the biggest network. I like to say it because it sounds fancy. The biggest grouping free resource packet of gamification resources for any teacher who's interested. Whether it's cards, it's quests, it's badges, it's templates, it's Blackline Masters, it's whatever. It's all of the amazing things. Sorry, my dog tried to eat my sunglasses. Anyway, yeah, so we want to pool everything together so that we are able to have this kind of hub, so that if you were you're a grade 8 science teacher, you want to gamify, you go into this folder, you see it, you see your subjects, the grades, stuff, and it's all just kind of pre-filtered. So listen, I want to make this. That's what I want my 2020 gamification goal to be, is to create the biggest pool of resources of gamification that's ever existed for education. But I'm going to need some help from some people to kind of curate it. I think that's the word I want. It's going to be a Google Drive, at least that's in my vision. Just fire me a message through my website or a DM through Twitter, and just let me know if you'd be interested in that. You're going to have to do a couple Google Meets to plan about how we want to do it and who's going to manage it and how we're going to make it and blah, blah, blah. But the idea here is that you could use my books or any other books on gamification and then go into this folder and be like, okay, I want to use that idea and start. And then, I'm going to take that idea, fix that idea. And all of a sudden you become a contributor. If we had, 100 teachers do this, and 100 teachers added one idea, imagine that. And then 100 more teachers add 100 more ideas. And the amount of growth and free professional development, and we could turn it into a Twitter chat, into a Google Meet hangout, into maybe I could live stream Q&A with a group of people on YouTube. I don't know. But my goal is to really take gamification and push it to new bounds, like new areas in 2020, simply by making it accessible to people. The barrier in education should never be money. Okay? It's not fair to kids and it's not fair to teachers. So I want you to understand something. The biggest way to fix any problem, whether it's medical, financial, marital, whatever, it doesn't matter. Whatever issue you have, accessibility to resources to help you is the number one way to fix it. So I want to make everything accessible. And I mean, look it, I'm just one dude. The amount of stuff that I see on Twitter that you guys are creating is mind-blowingly amazing. These interactive maps, these incredible, redone manuals, these incredible just put together stuff. I don't know, I'm just rambling on at this point. Shocker. But the idea is, you guys have been doing such amazing, incredible stuff. We got to pool this all together somewhere and just let people take it, let people use it, let people, get it into their classrooms, take the fear and the intimidation away from people who might be worried about doing gamification. So, those are my big 3 things. Number 1, huge thank you. Number 2, accessibility for everybody for my own resources. And number 3, let's create the mecca of gamification, the hub of gamification, where Anybody of any subject, of any age group, can get in there and try different things. There are so many ideas that I have no idea that are going on that would be so cool to just go in there and, oh, let's try this activity. Let's try this project. Oh, I could take this quest from this social studies class and revamp it for my science class. There's just so much opportunity for growth and collaboration in this. So if you're interested, please let me know, and we'll get some curation going. So with all the plague I mentioned earlier going through my house, I've been watching lots of YouTube videos with my kids as they just kind of chill out in bed and get better rest and relaxation as doctor's orders. So I'm going to do something I've seen on the YouTube. Number one, I want my video, I want this to be the viral video. I want this to be the video that everyone's like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is the one that we have to check out. So, so what I want to do really simply is, number one, smash the like button. I guess that's what kids say these days in their YouTube videos. Smash it! Number two, I want you to subscribe to my channel if you have not done it. Please, I'm going to try to keep pushing out ideas as much as I can through 2020 and updates and you know, especially with this new project I want. I'm going to pump all those things through YouTube over time. So smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, push the bell thing if you want. I don't care about that. But I would like this. The only way that I can continue to improve is to get feedback. Okay? So you got to give me a gamification report card in the comments below. Boop, boop. I know a lot of YouTubers tend to do this in the comments below. Can you please tell me if you downloaded my books or my resources or have had conversations with me? What was good? What could be changed? Where, you know, could I do a revamped version of my book where I address a topic or an issue that you find was not addressed clear enough or needed more explanation? Hit me up with ideas of things you want to see in the bottom. I want this to kind of be my viral video, my thread where I can peek back at this video and pull a lot of information out of it and build and create and do a lot of fun things through the comments. And I want it to be interactive. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, I love you all. You have been doing amazing stuff. You've been incredible support for me. Hopefully 2020 becomes the year of gamification as I wanted. I've got some new games and new ideas and things I'm going to start filming in early January, fingers crossed. I just got to get up to date on my marking and my grade book and my report cards and, you know, all the teacher stuff that we do. And then from there, I'm hopefully going to produce a bunch of new content. I will let you know through the YouTube channel when that comes out. Please follow me on Twitter at Mr. Hebert PE, on Instagram at Mr. Hebert PE. You know this YouTube channel if you're watching it, Master Hebes. And my website, mrhebert.org. Please, ladies and gentlemen, use the hashtag GameMyClass and let's connect. Let's bring gamification into this huge wave in 2020, bringing fun and excitement and re-engaging our kids in school, pushing their creative limits and developing crazy outside-the-box, amazing thinkers who are going to tackle a lot of these world's problems, question a lot of the challenges that we have, and get in there and make a difference. So, ladies and gentlemen, from me, and my fancy dollar store art piece behind me, I'm wishing you an absolutely incredible new year. Let's make it the year of gamification. Please be in contact. Love you all, and I'll see you in 2020.